Hello, it is Mark. Welcome to another Scotch Sunday whiskey review. And today we have the Balvenie 30-year-old. So I want to say thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe and like, leave a comment. I want to get this, I just like doing reviews. I have no sponsors. I don't get money from anything. Just doing my reviews. So the Balvenie is a Speyside single malt Scotch located in Dufftown, Scotland, along with distilleries with Glenfiddich, Mortlach, Balvenie, Glendullan, and then there's a Dufftown distillery which I think produces just grain spirits or stuff for blends. They are owned by William Grant & Son, who also owns Balvenie and Glenfiddich. So that's really, if you get Balvenie, Glenfiddich, and Balvenie together, that's kind of where Monkey Shoulder comes from, which is an awesome buy for what the cost. It's very inexpensive blend but yeah, it's pretty good. They also own Alyssa Bay, which is a low-end Scotch, which is usually peated. I've only ever had one Alyssa Bay, but anyway. So they were founded in 1892 by when William Grant left his job at Mortlach and purchased the land next to Balvenie Castle. They claimed to be maybe one of the first to create the process in the 1960s that would later be known as wood finishing. Not really sure what the difference is between that and what Glendronach and claims where they created wood finish, the first to do wood finishes. So I don't know whoever did it first. We'll never know. But Balvenie is only one of 7 distilleries that has its own malting floor, and they are the only distillery to practice all 5 of the rare crafts on site, which is growing barley, malting barley. They have a coppersmith on site, they have a cooperage, and they have the master malt on site. So this one is 30 years old. Obviously, I've had quite a bit of this. This is 47.3% ABV, no chill filtration, natural color. It's finished they use American bourbon casks and sherry casks. So let's see. I am going to definitely pour it and let it get a little bit. This is not the. I think I've pretty much had the entire Balvenie line. I think with the exception of the triple cask, which I'll probably do pretty soon because it's been sitting on my shelf for years now. But I've even had the 40-year-old. Now, Balvenie is a perfect example of age does not equate quality or my liking. To be honest, the 21 is better than the 30, which is better than the 40. So, but I haven't had this in a while, so we'll see if what I think of this now. But okay, so I guess I need to show it to you. Again, this is natural color, which is interesting because William Grant & Sons with Glenfiddich, you're not accustomed to getting natural color with them, but they did natural. With 30 years old though, yeah, you're going to get some color. So definitely spin that again. Let me see if there's anything in the box here. Not much there. There's a little bit in the back there. I guess I can read that to you. Nowhere else will you find a distillery that still grows its own barley, still malts its own traditional floor maltings, and still employs a team of coopers to tend all the casks and a coppersmith to maintain the stills. Our 5th rare craft is that of the malt master, David Stewart, who has put his 5 decades of experience to fine use in crafting this rare expression of the Balvenie, marrying together beautifully aged Balvenie from traditional whiskey oak cask and sherry oak casks. David Stewart has created an outstanding, complex, rich, and brilliant single malt. Malt master David Stewart has married together Balvenie matured over 3 decades in traditional European oak casks to create a single malt with unusual depth and complexity. The Balvenie 30 has great depth with rich chocolate, hints of plum, marzipan, and caramelized pear. Its finish is exceptionally smooth with warm, gentle spice and lingering sweetness. So, okay. That's everything that's in there. And The Balvenie distillery has been owned by the same independent family company for 5 generations. Nowhere else will you find a distillery that still grows its own barley, that still malts its own traditional floor maltings, and that has coopers on site to tend to crafts and a coppersmith to tend the stills. From this comes the Balvenie 30. Caramelized, rich dark chocolate, hints of plum, marzipan, and caramel pears. That's the same as on there. Malt Master David Stewart has married together Balvenie matured up to the same thing, 3 decades, blah, 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 blah. Let's see what this says about the casks. So, or maybe not. There's really nothing else there. The exceptional quality of Balvenie single malt is due to the fact that the distillery retains and matures a high level of craftsmanship and that other distilleries no longer employ. Yeah, except for the craft of making whiskeys that are above 50% ABV. That is my biggest criticism of Balvenie, is everything's like 45, 46. This is what, 47, you know. Particularly a bottle this expensive, really, you should be a crime to not have this at least 50%. So, and I've noticed the prices of Balvenie has been going through the roof lately. The 21, which used to be like $160 bottle, I've seen it now for $250 or something. It's ridiculous. I don't know. But Portwood used to be like my go-to, but I'm not going to go to a $250 bottle of 43% ABV or whatever it is. It's low ABV, so yeah. Wow, this has been sitting a while, I can tell. It's been sitting so long, I'm not getting a whole bunch on the nose. Getting the orchard fruit, pears, maybe some peaches and pears. Peaches and pears, very sweet pears. Honey, pears and honey is kind of what this reminds me of. I'm getting some vanilla, some caramel. Boy, this one really is. Been open a while. All right, getting a little bit more now. More vanilla. Getting a lot of nuts. So that makes me think that it's Oloroso sherry. But I don't know, I can't say that for sure. Getting some toffee along with that vanilla. More apples. Very sweet smelling. Not getting anything floral. Just juicy, very juicy. Orchard fruit all the way around. All right, Slancheva. "30 seconds would be a long time to keep that in my mouth." Wow. Rich toffee and vanilla. Cinnamon. Orchard fruit, apricot and pear, and peaches. Finish is long and very clean. That is very good. Nice. Let's see what else we get on the nose. Oh, a lot more vanilla now. Woo! A lot of vanilla. vanilla, caramel, orchard fruit, honey. Getting those nuts now. I really feel like this is Oloroso sherry casks, because I definitely get a nutty note to that. So sweet toffee and vanilla, cinnamon, cinnamon and vanilla, and toffee. I'm not getting as much fruit now. Very subtle fruit on this taste. So, okay, very good. Excellent, interesting. As a 30-year-old, I don't know that I'll buy another bottle of this just because the price is so high. It's cool, but it's cool to have. So we'll go with a 7. All right. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.